My name is Laura and I'm a librarian at BGSU. The purpose of this video is to introduce you to a few search strategies that will enable you to find empirical articles in the EBSCO suite of databases. After watching this video, you'll be able to identify relevant keywords to find empirical articles and use database limiters to refine your search results. What is empirical research? An empirical article is one in which the author or authors have personally conducted research in order to answer a research question. This could be an experiment, a survey, or another type of study. The authors then gather the data from that study and analyze it, hoping it will provide an answer to their research question. Finally, the authors write a summary of the study, its data, and the results. In other words, the authors write an empirical research article. So how do we find empirical articles? One way to do so is using the EBSCO search tab on our library homepage. So let's do a search for depression in the nursing home setting. Conducting a search in EBSCO with keywords related to your research question will retrieve a variety of sources, including empirical articles. But you may still find yourself scrolling through sources that are not empirical. In that case, there are two additional strategies you can use to increase the likelihood that empirical articles will make up the majority of your results. You can try adding keywords that are often used to describe the research method in empirical articles, such as experiment, trial, quantitative, or qualitative. Type some of these words into the second search box with "or" in between each of these terms. A second option is to use the search filters in EBSCO. When you hit the All Filters box up at the top, a pop-up menu will appear on the right hand of your screen. You want to scroll all the way down until you find the methodology section. Click on methodology and select empirical study. It's important to note that there are limitations to this method. First, any articles that are not labeled as empirical in a very specific way will be left out of your results list. In the same way, some articles may appear in your results because they were mistakenly labeled as empirical. Finally, available search filters can vary widely between publishers. Keep in mind that if you're using databases other than EBSCO, this option may not be available. Also, if you access EBSCO from somewhere other than the search tab on our homepage, this option may appear only in the advanced search function, not the limiters on the left. You should always read the abstract to make sure the authors of the article have conducted their own study. One final note: if you're looking for empirical articles about a specific program, intervention, or care plan, you may need to broaden the scope of your search. For a variety of reasons, data collected about a specific program or intervention may not make it into a published article. However, searching for empirical articles that address the desired outcome may yield relevant results. For example, you may not find an empirical article about the Capable program for aging in place. Instead, you can look for articles about other programs or interventions that deal with the same outcome, aging in place. The results can still provide useful context. There may be elements of the methodology used to evaluate other interventions that apply to the specific program you are investigating. If you have additional questions about searching for empirical articles, be sure to ask a BGSU librarian.